Hey team, we are in campaign 20. As some of you may know, I am under the weather, so I am pre-recording this because I may have to stop and start a few times. I'm still battling a cold. Coughing comes on with a lot of talking. So I just want to make sure that you guys have the information you need, um, even though, it just happens to be a little bit of a rough time for me. So we're just going to jump in and make sure we get everything covered. And then if you have any questions, of course, please comment below, text me, call me, email me, whatever you need to do if there's any questions that you have since you weren't able to jump on if you needed to. So we are, like I said, we are in campaign 20. We have great new products in this campaign. If you need to get a refresher on that, you can see my video that I made for my customers. Believe it or not, I had to cut that 25-minute video into 4 sections to get it done. But you're more than welcome to watch it, get a recap on everything to go with campaign 20. I'm not going to go over it again just so that I can save my voice a little bit. So we are getting ready for all about prepping for campaign 22. Um, wow, I just can't even believe that time is flown by. And this is actually, the second brochure that will be out um, because, yeah, let's just double check that because I'm thinking campaign 21, yes, we had holiday in this one, correct? We had, well, I know we have the new perfumes and holiday started. Yeah, so remember, so this is going to be book two. I mean, I know it's a little bit more of gifting in 20, um, but we are going into, believe it or not, the second book of the holiday season. Remember that stores have this stuff out already. They are already contacting and getting in the face of your customers to buy this type of product, and you want to be there too. You want to be seen so that they do not run out of money in the big box stores before they get a chance to say, oh, wow, I wish I would have known that my Avon rep had this really cute stuff. So make sure that we're demoing. If you're going to buy stuff to demo, make sure that you're promoting it however you can, whether it be a open house. Um, Sorry, there's a bug. An open house. Let me just stop share for a second because I gotta talk to y'all. So make sure that you are, if you're demoing, you want to do an open house in your home. That's great. If you rent a space, if you're doing vendor events, making sure that some of these may not be big sellers like you're not going to sell 100 gingerbread houses, but what it does is when you are in these vendor type atmospheres, it brings people into your table. The lights, the noise, the all of that kind of brings them in. And then you can discuss the core products that you have here with Avon. So having some of these on your table is just a little bit of showing that diversity of Avon, that we have such a broad portfolio. And like I said, just might bring them in. But if you're getting this stuff for your own home, I mean, doing a quick little video for social media, doing, like I said, vendor events, have that stuff plugged in and have it singing and lighting up and making all its stuff so that it's bringing people to your table so you can discuss things. Um, if you're doing an open house, at home, that's a great way to bring people in to be trying The perfumes, we have two brand new ones here just for the holidays. And trying, the lotions or whatever it is that we have coming in. So open houses are a great way. Even just taking the samples with you when you deliver, showing, it's hard to take some of the decor with you, but some of them are small enough. We'll discuss that as we go. Some of them are small enough that you can take them with you, especially when it's, that first book, Campaign 20, has like the hand creams and that kind of stuff. Absolutely. You can have them smelling that and experiencing it. Um, and then of course, the perfumes. Um, the holiday stuff might be, some of the smaller Christmas items you'll be able to show, like the smaller ornaments. But I know you can't really take the bigger ornaments with you from place to place. But just making sure that you get the most out of what you're buying is the really important part of this. Is that I know that you're enjoying it for your house, and that's great. But making sure that your business is thriving from it also, so that you are demoing it and really getting all you can out of these products. Okay, so and if you guys have any other suggestions, like I said, I'm a little sick, so not quite on top of my game, but I'm trying to be here for you. So if you think of any other things that I haven't thought of, for things to start doing to get the word out, definitely pop them in the comments. Okay, so let's go back into this. Okay, so we are into the first day core book. Um, the one thing that I noticed when I got this catalog in person, and if you went to conference, definitely pop a comment below and let us know. Um, but on, like we see it here, this looks like a solid house. In the brochure, this looks like it's kind of glass-like, kind of like a stained glass, kind of thing. So pop it in the comments if you know if this is a little bit more see-through, or if it's solid, because that might help somebody that's wanting to purchase it make a decision. Um, we have uh, this is our pewter ornament for 2025. People will be asking for the keepsake collectible ornament, and this is it. This is what they're looking for. This will sell fast. I will tell you, it will sell out. So if you have people that want it, or if you want to even buy one extra, I would not be opposed to saying that that would be a good idea, because I have in the past ended up selling my personal one because somebody has at the last minute said, "Oh, I just absolutely have to have it. Is there any way?" And I end up selling mine. Um, I try not to, but it happens. It is what it is. So that is the ornament that they're going to be looking for if they are collecting. Our Nutcracker is in the pastels, which is on trend this year. So definitely a different type, a different go on this with the pastels. I heard that there might be a different, not like I don't know. I'm not a big Nutcracker person on the history of it. So I've heard that there are like maybe two different versions, and that this is actually a version away from the original. So again, if you guys know something about that, let us know. Gift bags are available when you're buying individual things, but you can buy them in 5 packs to be able to do some um, holiday wrapping for your customers, even if they don't buy the specific items that it requires to get a free bag. You could use these to do some offer gift wrapping. a bag in tissue paper is absolutely considered gift wrapping. So it might be worth having these on hand. These also will sell out. I know they did last year. Um, don't go overboard. I mean, I have one bag left from last year where I think I bought, I don't remember how many I bought, but I have one left over. But that's all right because I will have to say that they are great quality bags. So they are very sturdy. I was very happy with that last year. So this gingerbread house sings, and you're going to see light up, plays music, and has things on it that are in motion. That's what these three characters are telling you. And you will be able to turn them on and turn them off. So you won't have to actually have, right there it says on and off switch for lights, tunes, and movement, or lights and movement. So you can turn the music off. They also have an adapter. You can buy the plug-in for these if you don't want to use them on a battery. And so it does have a jack on the actual ornament so that you can run this off of a plug-in. We have two other tabletops here. So you got your elves and you've got uh Santa's tree lift, or he's lifting up and down the tree. So options there. Um, Another movable, the reindeer with Santa. And these are your bigger um, nutcracker options. So again, they're in the pastels. You can tell there's even a little bit of pastel going on some of the table toppers, just because it is in this year. Some of them are staying traditional, but some are popping that in. Um, you got a door greeter, um, which, if you, some people love to have, and this has lights and music. Um, oh, so it plays classical jingle bells. That's nice. The last ones that we've all had have Santa saying, ho, ho, ho. So this one's just gonna sit, just gonna welcome them with jingle bells and lights. That's nice. Three-piece Santa set here and a mini figures. So again, so this would be something that you might be able to take with you and show. It'll be something on the smaller side. Um, then, of course, down here, you've got your greeters, your sitters, again, in the pastel. So we've got reindeers and we've got the Let It Snow um, greeter. These are really cute. This one is, okay, this one just lights up. So no music. Um, I know that's the ones in the past have had music, and it drives some people crazy to have it keep saying welcome, welcome, welcome over and over again. But you definitely, the signs lighting up, the cheeks are lighting up. Very cute. Again, in the pastels. So if you are we've got your traditional and we've got your pastels. So, whichever it is that you or your customers are looking for, we have you covered. These are some of the things that were in the bundle in campaign 20, but you can definitely get them separate now. This snow globe is musical, so it does not light up. Ceramic trees light up, no music. But you've got the ceramic tree there. We always have our wooden scene, but this one actually looks to be like some blue. It's usually all white, but it looks to have a little bit of color in there. So that's a little different this year. And then this really nice reindeer ornament or reindeer statue. This figure, it really is pretty. So you know, there is something for the reindeer lovers. Uh, I'm gonna try not to go too close on all of these. We have our nativity, and our angels. So a different look this year. Um, and this is one I will go close on this one. This is a wooden sleigh calendar. You can either do the what date it is, use it as a calendar. So you could say, December 1st, December 2nd, and do that way. Or you can do it as a countdown and flip it on how many days starting on December 1st, how many days till Christmas. So whichever way, but the reason I did come in on this is this would be one of the smaller items that you would be able to take and show if you were going to deliver orders. They do have a church, a light up church there. So that's the reason I went in because that sleigh would be small enough to show. And with it being wooden, possibly not as much um, opportunity for breakage. Um, You've got your pajamas coming in. You got penguins on a sleep shirt, slippers. You got slippers here and your nice onesie. That is so freaking cute. So, and I love the velvet. I would love to get these for my daughters, but I don't think they'll wear them. And then the slippers to match. So, so many cute options for pajamas. They're always looking at us each year. Everybody loves our pajamas. You've got two dresses to choose from, shoes, and then there are two necklaces that are kind of hidden down here. But this is the grand wine, so this is going to be a statement. And yeah, these are both going to be statement necklaces. So you can get these individually um, in this what's new. They do have a holiday bundle. So the statement necklace that you saw right here is included in this bundle. And then they've got some of the jewelry we're going to see here in just a minute. But this is more of the uh, bold statement jewelry that is in this brochure and necklace and earring set, earrings, and a stretch ring. So you can get this whole bundle for $65.99 is $160 value. You are going to get these cheaper than if you were, because remember, it goes on what you're earning. So this could definitely be a way cheaper way to get all of these pieces in one bundle. So do your math and see, absolutely which way you would want to go. Now, see, here is you saw the earrings and the bracelet and the stretch ring over on the bundle over here. So you bracelet, stretch ring, earrings. So that's going right here from this collection. And as you can see, um, the brochure prices are $16.99, 22.99. Um, that's the earrings and the bracelet. I don't know where the ring rings down here. Another $12.99. So you really have to start adding those up to see, which is your better price. And do you want all of the pieces or just part of the pieces? Here's the earrings. They had a set of these earrings in that bundle. Sorry. They had the green pair in the bundle. And the earrings are $12.99 a pair. So definitely, you know, start thinking about that. Here's a more of a dainty set with Northern Star collection. I'm actually contemplating this one. But yeah, so um, pick and choose your jewelry. Again, this is stuff that you can wear as you're delivering and letting people see see it up close and be able to see exactly what's going on. So this is a pin. We don't have the collectible pin any longer if your customers call and ask for the collectible pin. But this is going to be the closest that they can get to a collectible pin. So I would let them know that, we're no longer doing it, but definitely that they can that we are having a new pin each year. So we have this pin here, which I think is a replacement for that. But if you notice, we also had one other pin back here. So definitely let them know that we have options for them if they're looking for that collectible pin. Um, I always like to get this 12 pairs of earrings. If you've been with me in the past, you've seen me divide these up for customer gifts. And I will do that in November, usually right after Thanksgiving as a thank you, but yet still time for them to wear them during the holiday season. Um, and that's, of course, after I have done all of my videos, all of my sharing, and everything else that I've done. Then I will break them down and make them into gifts. But of course, it is totally up to you. If you have a niece or a daughter, whoever you would like a child that would use all of these or yourself, then, you make it for yourself. But that's just something that I do. I would buy, if I were getting it for myself, I would get an extra pack. And that would be, so I usually just do one. I'll do 12 customers, um, and give them a thank you with a pair of earrings and usually some chocolates. I'll put some Hershey's Kisses or something. But I would want to buy it now. Um, Sometimes this sells out. Some years it does, some years it doesn't. I will be honest. But I always go ahead and pick mine up just so that I know I have them because I know I have a reason for them. Um, they're also small enough to be able to take with you to show. So again, what a great way to be able to share. So just putting that kind of out there. Which are great poinsettia up there. This is our first year of doing this, which is going to be a sterling silver with 14 karat gold overlay. Um, so letting your customers know that, and in addition to our sterling silver, we've got 14 karat gold plating. So it's a nice combination of the both, and it's going to be in this bow collection of the ring and the earrings and necklace. So just kind of a shout out there. Um, yeah, that's something that we haven't really had. So something nice to share with our customers. Um, these are always fun. The charm necklaces. I think the blue is pretty cool when it comes to the snowflake and the skates. And then you go back to the traditional red for the stocking. So both of these sets I think are really nice. Um, Blue snowflakes, blue and silver, always awesome for snowflakes. So there's your snowflake collection. You're just gonna have to pick and choose what you want. Now, of course, here are giftables. Um, this is a Metropolitan Duet watch collection. Um, yeah, those are nice. So, getting one for yourself or, getting the pair. Again, great way to be able to show them off. Now Lilo and Stitch, when we have Disney come in, they usually fly. Um, so they have both of these for $39.99. I would start getting pre-orders now. You know you could order up to 10 in the What's New. But I would definitely be making sure um, who are your customers and making sure that you're going to um, have them covered because again it is hit and miss. But I know the year we had Frozen, we sold out of the Frozen dolls. Um, will the Lilo and Stitch watches sell out? I don't know. But you know they had the movie premiere this year. So Lilo and Stitch is big again. So really, 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 really get to your customers and say, hey, who's going to need something in this area? Because that's going to be a great buy for us to have something to promote that was big this year. So awesome on that. We saw it. All of us were excited to see this. People that went to convention have smelled it. But here is our pink boot. So we have our first time ever Wild Country for her. Um, we've had his for over 50 years. But now we are having it for her, and it's a rugged blend of lavender, coriander seed, and sandalwood in a collectible boot. I've heard it smells really good. It's going to be a fresh um, uh, aromatic, so definitely probably something up my alley. And then you've got your Wild Country. These are going to be limited edition. Now, if we sell the boot, if this sells really well, um, I I heard that there's a chance that it could come into the collection as a perfume. Um, not just in the collectible. But it's a great way to showcase them if you have his and hers. So taking advantage of the bundle price they have down here of $39.99 plus you get a bag. But it's going to be in the what's new and it's going to be in the brochure. People can buy it this way. But yeah, if you are showcasing this for sure, you're probably going to want to get both because it's going to be a great his and her um effect when you are sharing this um out on social media, out with your customers, out at events, having it set up like that is going to be a real showstopper. So definitely, uh, um, yeah, I'm so excited about this one. So if perfume is your thing, then definitely get your hands on that. Now, let's go into this. If holiday is not your jam, some of that stuff that I showed you, the pajamas and stuff like that, that's just everyday apparel. It isn't actually holiday. Sorry, I have a cough drop. Had to stop the recording and get one. Um, if it's not your thing, if you do not celebrate holidays, and remember that some of your customers will not celebrate, um, you always have these offers to pick out your highlighted items for this campaign. Remember, we're always trying to pick out one or two items that you're going to highlight for sure. And if holiday is not going to be it for you, that's fine. But pick out some of these bundles here. These are great bundles for the all of the Organist and the Catalyst soaps that we have. So, that's another way to get your hands on. And here's a Super Saver bundle that they're now doing for us as representatives. You can have 5 products for $40. No discount on that because there's already such a discounted price on that. But it will be $40 for all 5. It's $128 value. So if you are wanting to try some new products, or you need something to show because you're not going to do holiday, um, or you want to do something in addition to holiday, this is a great way to get product if you don't already have them. Now, I'm all for saving you money, and if this is what you need, but when it comes to having product to show, I also always kind of recommend that you order on a Thursday and Friday and take advantage of the shop and learn offers. You're getting free product there, full size, and you will have plenty of product to be able to share and show for free just for placing a $100 or $200 order. Here are the samples that we have available right now. So you're able to buy samples of these products. And this is going to be the wow deal for this campaign. And you can order it again with your, it's going to be $40, and then you will get your discount on it. So lots of great things coming. Definitely make sure you are ordering plenty of books, um, so that you can have these to share. Um, and so that's one thing I would say. Make sure that you're ordering plenty of books. Make sure that you're getting those out there. And uh, just definitely kind of make your game plan on what you're going to do with these once you get them in your hands. Um, and like I said, if you're not holiday, go into that fragrance and grab those boots. Go into the pajamas and grab the slippers and the pajamas. It doesn't have to be holidays. That is just winter. That is just new fragrances. So, whether you are, celebrating the holidays or you're not, Avon has you covered because that's why we have such a big portfolio. So it's going to be from here, we are flying into the last campaigns of the year. I can't believe how fast they're going. But keep up the good work in 20. We did a great job in 19 again. Um, we're making that team minimum, which is fantastic. I would love for us to go up to the next level with this last quarter. That would be amazing. What a holiday gift that would be for us. But just keep doing the hard work and keep running your business, and you guys earn some money, get some discounts, and do you. Just get out there and be you, because that's what it's all about, is sharing and being authentic, and just getting out there and letting people realize that you stand behind your products, and that you love it, so you want to share. So with that, you all have a great campaign. I'm here if you have questions, and I will talk to you again mid-campaign if you don't contact me first.